you think that PS is behind other parts of the enterprise with AI investments? And why is quoting the logical place to start?
Yeah, John, I have to tell you, you have some amazing questions. And we could potentially discuss this for hours. I know we don't have hours, but let's think of this, right? When we say why is PS behind compared to the other parts of the enterprises, and let's take a lead to cash as a process example, right? The lead management, opportunity management, PSAs, ERPs, and if you think of the product CPQ, right? All of these processes and invoice and billing, all of that, all of these processes have been around for at least a decade, if not more. I think most of them have been around for more than a decade. And they are on the maturity curve, as in everyone understands what these processes are. There are enough maturity in terms of process and the tools and platforms that are available out there. And customers have basically automated some part, if not all, in that lead to cash process. I'm just taking that one process, right? And so as a result of that, all of these newer AI technologies can come in and sit on top of these buckets of data and start producing something. Now that something may be as simple as win probability. That's something maybe as simple as just a dashboard in a meaningful way, right? But at least they can start seeing some results. Except services quoting, John, 95% of our conversations with our customers and prospects, they are on Excel spreadsheets. Now, as great as Excel spreadsheets are, no AI technology can come in and start working on Excel spreadsheets. You would be amazed, John, that in all of our instances, all of our customers who are absolutely excited and understand what AI and how transformative AI can be for their services quoting business, they get excited, they want to start there. And the next question we ask is hey, can you extract the data from your Excel spreadsheets for last 6 months that can be injected into our model? And the answer 100% of the time has been no. The reason is it's a massive effort to extract the data in a meaningful way from those Excel spreadsheets, because Excel is great to make the deal happen somehow because of all the flexibility. The moment the deal is done, all of that data in an Excel is completely useless to learn anything in terms of how that deal was put together and why and what can I do in my next deal, right? This is the transformation that's going to happen. To answer your question, why quoting is a logical place to start, John, and why AI is going to be transformative and impactful in this space is, first of all, in the services business, your quote or a proposal deal, there are different names people call it, but that is the foundation for your relationship. That is the foundation for how you decide the scope, the work breakdown structure, and the rest of how the journey is going to be with the customer. And most customers struggle to find a consistent, efficient, and accurate way to estimate the scope, because, like I said, there are multiple personas involved in orchestrating that entire deal making process, and the sales teams are under pressure to sell, the delivery teams are under pressure to deliver, and deliver to the margin and profitability, and keep the utilizations high. And in all of that, nobody really has any time or any data to really work off of the deal, saying that, hey, I'm trying to sell this deal at 55% margin. Am I really going to get 55% margin? Is there any meaningful data that can come and tell me that, you are only going to get 45% margin on this, and because of ABCD reasons, right? And this is where the AI is going to come in, because it's too late to say that, after the project is closed, somehow I'm going to miraculously try and, get 55% margin. But if it wasn't sold correctly in the first place, no matter what you do, you're never going to realize those margins or utilizations that you are aiming for, right? And this is where the AI comes in. This is where we at Provus are super excited, because we see these use cases, which is, we call it a D square, P square strategy for our AI, which is descriptive, diagnostic, prescriptive, and predictive and prescriptive, right? And the prescriptive is the nirvana of AI in services quoting, which means that now, you can go in and in the system and say, hey, it's a complex deal. And we deal with enterprises, John, right? So it's a 3-year, 5-year deals, complex deals, hundreds of resources, line items, complex work breakdown structures, different resource locations, different resource mix, all of that kind of stuff. As a human being, if I were to ask like, oh, can you optimize this margin by 2%? I'm like, what do I do? Where do I start? I mean, I can manipulate the data. Does it tell me what's my delivery risk? Does it tell me will I achieve it? Does it tell me that am I doing all the right things? Am I optimizing it the right way? No idea, right? And no human being can potentially kind of optimize those parameters in a meaningful way. And this is where the AI is going to be impactful